YouTube. It is Wednesday, so you know what that means. It is time for New Comic Book Day. And lo and behold, my new comic books arrived on time this week from Midtown Comics. We're going to open them up, show you what I got for this week, and show you how your orders will be packaged and shipped when you order from Midtown Comics. So you know if it's something you want to try out. The shipping is relatively reasonable. I pay for the slightly more premium shipping, which runs me about $10 a box. But when you have orders as much as I do, it's well worth it getting from New York to Wyoming. But, you know, if you want to go the little bit slower route, which takes about 10 days, you can get them shipped for about $5 to $6 a box. But I like my comics fresh. So let's get into it. We have a box. The comic books will be surrounded by bubble wrap. And inside the bubble wrap, we have the Midtown Comics brown paper bag with the logo on it. Love that bag. Love that logo. And all the books inside will be individually bagged and boarded. So let's get a look at what we have going on here. Starting with from Image/Top Cow Comics, Witchblade number 19. Love that cover. I need to get to reading these. I am a little backed up ever since the annual of this came out. For no particular reason, I just, I'm always reading books, and sometimes, I keep shuffling a book to the back of the pile, but I definitely need to get caught up with them about the annual and another issue behind on the Witchblade. Next, we have from Image/Skybound Comics, G.I. Joe Real American Hero, number 326. This is the ongoing series from the 80s. It has jumped from Marvel to IDW. Now it's with Image/Skybound, and as good as ever. Larry Hama is still writing it, so you got that long length of consistency there. Next, from Image Comics/Todd McFarlane Productions, we have King Spawn, number 53. One of my favorite titles. If you're reading Spawn, this is not an alternate universe Spawn. It's not a new Spawn. It's Al Simmons Spawn in the same timeline as the main book, but it's more alternate stories from a different angle of things that you're not going to see in the book. So it's very supplementary, and it actually can be read without the main run, but I suggest reading both because they're still very quality, and it's still, Todd McFarlane is still very much involved. So next, I have a back issue from IDW. I was actually seeing if they had more copies of a new book called Narco, which they do not yet. That sold out quick. I'm still keeping an eye out for it, but I found a book called Narcos, which looks like it is based on a Netflix series. So I figured I'd get number one, see what it's about. It's from IDW. When did this come out? Let's see here. Looks like 2019. So if you're familiar with the Netflix series, they actually have a comic book from IDW. Next, from Image/Todd McFarlane Productions, we have Spawn number 373. And it looks like Todd McFarlane has written this one, so excited to see what's happening there. Next, from Image, if you can't tell, I am a big fan of Image. That's how many books? That's been virtually every book except for the Narcos one. I got 6 books from 5 or 6 books from Image. Next, we have from Image/Skybound, Blood and Thunder, number 11. It is about a half alien, half human bounty hunter. It's a big sci-fi epic, very fun book with, great social commentary. I have a theory that this book is going to be an epic franchise by the time. I'm saying that right now there will be a Blood and Thunder movie. I haven't heard about it. That's just my thoughts of it because it's that big of a story. And they're really taking time building the world and the lore. So I'm definitely loving that. Next, from Dark Horse Comics, you have Cyberpunk 2077 Chrome, number 2. Number 1, it blew me out of the water. Every page, it seemed like there was another shocking thing after another shocking thing. And it was violent, it was gory, it's not something you're going to have around your kids. But if you are a fan of the Cyberpunk universe, definitely it's a can't miss. And this one actually is one from IDW Dark, and it is A Quiet Place Storm Warning. Number 1, it's based off of the Quiet Place movies. I've not seen the movies, but they had a preview for this in another book I was reading, and I read a couple of pages they gave us, and I was very, very impressed. It has to do with the monsters from a quiet place, and they're making their way to this cut-off island community, this small community, and they're having to navigate small-town politics with this, incoming invasion. And it's very much like Jaws, where you have, a person worried about saving lives and another person worried about saving face. And so it was a very interesting dynamic that intrigued me right off. I went straight to, my pull list, added it right then and there, so I'm looking forward to it. So that's what I got for this week. Let me know what you guys got in your collection for this week. If you got any of the same stuff I did, let me know what you think about it. If there's something that you didn't see that you think I would dig, let me know in the comments, because that's what this is about. This nerd collecting culture. Yes, it's about getting, finding escapism in a book or an action figure, but really it's about connecting to the wider community and sharing this joy of comic books. So be sure to share your joy and your love of comic books in the comment section down below. And if you would like to contribute to this channel, you can hit me up at my Buy Me a Coffee. There's a QR code on the screen right now. And there's going to be a link in the description down below. But if not, watching, liking is much, much more than enough. So I'll see you guys next time. Until then, keep reading books. I will. I'm out.